My next guest is one of the co-creators of Mr. Show, and he played Saul Goodman in Breaking Bad. Now, he's currently on tour promoting his new book, A Load of Hooey. And he'll be at the Pabst Theater in Milwaukee next week. He's been kind enough to stop by and read an excerpt. Please welcome our good friend, Bob Odenkirk.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Conan. If I were running for president, the first thing I would do is hold a press conference and get all my skeletons out of the closet and onto the table. A skeleton table. Big enough for a couple skeletons. Before I announce my candidacy for president of the United States, I want to comment on some rumors and accusations that I'm fairly certain will come to the fore as my campaign gains steam. I will warn you, I'm going to be more open than any candidate has ever been. So please usher the children out of the room. The first and foremost accusation will be that I have cheated on my beautiful wife, Betty. I have cheated on my beautiful wife, Betty. I have cheated on her more than once. I have cheated on her more than twice. I have cheated on her more than 3 times. I could go on like that, but I think you get the gist. I have cheated on Betty in brief one-night affairs and a few long-term ones. I have cheated on her with men and women, and with groups of men and women, and one person who was kind of an either-or, if you know what I mean. My beautiful wife, Betty, doesn't know about this, but we will be discussing it in private soon after this press conference ends, and then later in public and possibly in a court of law. Now, I have not always been a willing participant in these, how shall I characterize them, sex games. Sometimes I was drunk. One time I had a blindfold on. Twice I was paid. Once I did it on a dare. But in at least 30 instances that I can recall, I was cooperative and willing. So don't get the idea that I'm a quick lay or easy to blindfold. In fact, I put that blindfold on myself. Now, the media will no doubt suggest that there's something weird about me wearing a blindfold while having sex with 2 people I'd only met a few hours before, but I assure you, I was on ecstasy and I would have tried almost anything. Now, a further word about my beloved wife, Betty. I have been married to the same wonderful, understanding, occasionally oblivious woman for 32 years, and through all of the sex with other people, all the awesome nastiness, I have stayed married to her with a quiet pride in myself and what a good guy I am. In all these years, I have married only one other woman and had but one second secret family. And this was in another state, more than 30 miles away, and believe me, the added responsibility as well as the commute was no picnic. Now, my enemies will try to twist this, right, and accuse me of polygamy, but it's not polygamy because neither wife knew about the other wife. And I think that's what polygamy means, right? I'm not sure if I'm right about that, but I'm sure I'll find out soon after this press conference, and I will get back to you with the definition clarified by law. So there you have it. I've committed adultery, pickpocketing, and general scumbaggery on a semi-regular basis. And now you know. Did I fail to mention my pickpocketing? Yeah, well, I'm a pickpocket. I do it all the time. Can't help myself. I'm sure with the Secret Service around, I'll be forced to cut back on that exciting little hobby. Then again, maybe they'll make it easier. Might provide cover for me. Yeah, this is going to work out great. Vote for me and let the pocket picking begin.
You have my vote. Very nicely done. Bob Odenkirk!